With how these teams like to get out and run, we should see a lot of transition tonight.
We should, and it always makes for exciting basketball, but more importantly, BA, these are teams that create easy buckets. Everything in basketball cannot be a grind. That's why these two teams are fun to watch.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Okoro is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's Hunter in at small forward. Now, here is James. Pass to Hayes. Now here's Finney-Smith. Hunter covering. Lets it go from the wing. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Well, Dorian Finney-Smith has turned himself into an efficient shooter. You want me to knock down the mid-range? No problem.
Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. The shot by Reeves, no good.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success. And anything short of that is a failure.
The three from Mitchell, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
There's a measure of composure with Donovan Mitchell, just so calm and focused, understanding how to manipulate the pick and roll.
Now, here is James. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Just over a minute and a half in. Mitchell into the lane. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Well, Donovan Mitchell off the bounce, able to put pressure on that dribble drive. That is a nice-looking move.
Reeves, the pass to James. From beyond the arc, and then some. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. To the inside. And there's Hunter on the assist by Mitchell.
There's a reason teams put the ball in Donovan Mitchell's hands. This guy, you trust him to make the right play.
And that's a foul called on Isaac Okoro. That's his first foul. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. I discussed with Coach the difficulties of guarding Donovan Mitchell. He jokingly responded, "You mean the guy who scored 71 points? It should be pretty easy." And he went on to say, "Donovan is one of the best scorers in the game. We have to be disciplined and guard him closely. This will be a big test for their defense." Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie. Hunter can't get it to go.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Finney-Smith. Out left to the wing. Hayes, the pass to Finney-Smith. Tonci, a screen on Mobley. Here's James. And he jams it down right on top of Jared Allen.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
Doris, you talk about a guy who forces you to play at his pace. That's Luka Doncic.
Oh, my goodness, BA, there's no question. He's got tremendous patience. He's in complete command of the tempo of the game. But maybe my favorite aspect is how he manipulates the game to get defenders off balance.
Now, here is James. 5 points in the game. Just 5 on the clock. Hayes, the pass to James. There's the 3. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavaliers leading. Allen with a screen on Reeves. From deep, Mitchell. And the three-pointer goes. Mitchell's got 10 points in the game.
Well, Donovan Mitchell, a 3-level scorer, and fires away from deep with reckless abandon, folks.
And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And it's Doncic missing. Cleveland leading by 7. And Mitchell with the slam.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Now here's Reeves. He's scoreless. The Lakers with another miss.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Mitchell, the pass to Allen. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Mitchell. Allen with a screen on James. The 3 from Mitchell. It's Hayes with the rebound. And there's James from the arc. Counted from distance. Give him 8.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Setting the floor for the Cavaliers. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Mitchell out there with Isaac Okoro. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Here's Mitchell. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Mitchell's got 16 points now.
Donovan Mitchell cooking right now. Things look easy on the offensive end.
Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Reeves against Mitchell. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
The ease with which the game comes to Evan Mobley. My goodness, it's fun watching this guy play above the rim.
Doncic passes to James. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Outside Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Vanderbilt. Back to Allen. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland.
Cleveland ball.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Hunter up top. He's covered by Reeves.
A really terrific job from LeBron to keep his hands up, his feet moving, gets the challenge on that shot.
Here's Mitchell. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Thompson, he's checked in for Allen. Wade comes in for Mobley. Strus, he's checked in for Hunter. And Jerome subbed in for Okoro.
It does not happen too often, but boy, when Luka gets the opportunity to throw it down, he relishes it.
Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Hayes for 3. Pass to James. Vanderbilt with a screen. Launches a 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Five on the clock. Thompson, a screen on Hayes. And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Lynn's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for LeBron. Vincent's checked in for Reeves. And Milton subbed in for Doncic. Garland's checked in for the Cavaliers. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The NBA is focused on the next generation. Commissioner Adam Silver said a lot of top draft picks are incredibly skilled, but that doesn't necessarily translate to being team basketball players. There's an opportunity for us to be more active participants in developing younger players and getting kids active. BA?
One step ahead, Allie. Thanks. 1:43 left to play in the first half. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Vanderbilt, a screen on Garland. Vincent passes to Lynn. Shot is up. Again, the Lakers. 1:11 left in the first half of this game. Here's Garland. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Garland's got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, how about the nimbleness to overcome the defense inside. Darius Garland makes his opportunities.
Milton for 3. Hachimura sets a screen. 3-pointer. A nice shot by Milton. Milton's got 7.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Garland against Milton. And here's Strus outside. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Lakers trail by 8. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Hachimura with the ball. Strus covering. Pass to Milton. Back to Lynn. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Milton no good. Garland with the ball. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Cleveland up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their entire defense is designed to stop LeBron right now, and that's been effective. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
They've got Alex Lynn. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Gabe Vincent, and it's Milton in at the 1. That's the Laker 5. Thompson, a screen on Milton. There's the triple. Buries it from 3. Jerome's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention.
And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge.
These personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's Finney-Smith. Sinks it from distance. Finney-Smith's got 5.
Every team in search of players with this skill set. Dorian Finney-Smith, the prototypical 3. And yes, he can D as well.
Wade, the pass to Garland. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end. Vincent
left side. There's a screen by Lynn. Milton for three. They grab their own miss. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants to review the game plan. And the Cavaliers will go for a different look here. Allen, he's checked in for Thompson. Mobley comes in for Wade. Hunter's checked in for Strus. And Okoro is subbed in for Jerome. Here's Garland. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Outside Milton. Lays it up and banks it in. 9 points in the game.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
And Mobley gets it to go.
Well, we call that a high percentage shot for Mr. Evan Mobley. He gets after it in there.
Doris, when we talk about young guards, few better than Darius Garland. What makes him great?
I think a few things, but I would start with the fact that he's a 3-level scorer. Knocks down the 3 with consistency, can get to his in-between, but also creative at the rim. The other thing I love, Brian, is that he defends with great intensity.
Lets it fly. And there's Hunter on the assist by Okoro. Hunter's got his second basket.
Well, Okoro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
We hear players proclaiming their love for the game, but former sharpshooter J.J. Redick said there's a distinction between loving the competition itself and loving the game and everything that goes into that. Guys say, I just want to play. Well, do you want to do all of the necessary things that lead up to that? Hey, Brian, 15 NBA seasons for Redick. He'd know.
He certainly would. Thanks, Allie.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hanging up there like that. Connects from downtown.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Hunter can't get it to go. Lakers trail by 12. Vincent outside. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. To the middle. Here's Hunter. And Milton pulls it down. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. The free throw off from Milton. And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Hayes is checked in for Lynn. LeBron comes in for Hachimura. Reeves is checked in for Vincent. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Milton. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Mitchell's checked in. Here's Doncic. Nice finish from Luka.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
Mitchell, that one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Down by 12. And the shot goes down. Doncic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, Luka decides when he wants to get into the rise and fire. That pull-up game on point.
The 3 from Okoro. Rebounded by LeBron. The Lakers have gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Los Angeles shooting their second and third shots at the line here. The first one falls. Vanderbilt's checked in for Finney-Smith. So he gets them both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Mitchell against Vanderbilt. 12 seconds left in the third. Right side Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Vanderbilt. And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry? And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court right now for Cleveland. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Isaac Okoro is out there with Mitchell. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. James finds Doncic. Oh, Luka with a deep one.
Wow, quick trigger from Luka. Ready on the catch to release and fire.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Mobley, a screen on Vanderbilt. The 3 from Mitchell. Again, the miss by Mitchell. Lakers trail by 5. James outside to the inside and finished off by Hayes.
I'll tell you, if LeBron never scored a point, he'd still be valuable to an offense. How good a pass is that?
To the paint. Here's Hunter and finished off by Hunter.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
It's just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys. Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
James passes to Hayes. The 3 is up. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 5 rebounds tonight. Mitchell with the ball. Picked up by Reeves. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Allen with a screen on Reeves. Offensive rebound. Outside Hunter. This one for 3. It's Hayes with the rebound. Lakers trail by 5. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Finney Smith's checked in for the Lakers.
Coming into the floor for your Lakers,
Pass to Hayes.
number 17, Dorian Finney.
Here's James. Covered by Mobley. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
That's about reach, folks. The length, the athleticism, the timing of Evan Mobley.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan.
For your Lakers.
The Lakers making a switch here. Kleba's checked in. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He seems pretty disappointed with the three-point shooting, telling his crew we have to start making more outside shots. I want to see more threes out there. Let's get aggressive. Coach is hoping some big production can make a splash for them.
Appreciate the report, Allie. 11 feet out. It's wide right, hits off the rim. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 5-point game. Kleba, screen on Hunter. James passes to Kleba. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Here's Mitchell. And they recover it. And here's Hunter for 3. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
Shots good by James.
We all know LeBron wants to take these shots. When the pressure is at its highest, he does not shy away from making the play his team needs.
And Mitchell with the slam.
He's their go-to. They keep calling his number, and he delivers.
James outside. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team.
There's a minute 12 left in the fourth quarter here. Mitchell finds Allen. Mobley outside. Okoro outside. 4 on the clock. Hunter the screen from deep. Mitchell. Offensive rebound. Mobley, a screen on Vanderbilt. Now Mitchell. Puts up a deep 3. Vanderbilt gets a hand on it. Allen. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's Tonci on the drive. Money.
Luka wants, Luka expects to take huge shots. This guy is so big time.
Mitchell with the ball, guarded by Kleba. The 3 from Okoro. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
He will be unguardable if he starts making shots consistently from this distance. Turn the lights out.
And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready.
Action on 2K. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Caruso in at the 3 spot. And for the Lakers, Maxi Kleber is out there with James. Then there's Doncic. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Finney Smith in at the shooting guard position. Greg, we've got 2 of the top offensive teams in this one.
Yeah, but my focus is on the other end tonight, defense. The team that can come up with just a few timely stretches of stops, I think they win.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Caruso. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Caruso. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. To the middle. Here's Finney Smith. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
He's just adept at gutting the defense in these sets. Give Doncic a passing lane, and he'll thread the needle.
Now here's Williams. Back to Holmgren. The basket is good off the assist from Williams.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Here's LeBron. A three-pointer off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger. Now, here's LeBron after Lou Dort's miss. And LeBron James gets it to go.
And making it look easy, LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. We talked about the matchup problems that Chet Holmgren presents. He said defensively, Chet can warp the inside of the paint. And at the other end, he's going to drag his matchup out to the three-point line. That's what makes this 7-footer such a special player. Guys?
I thank you, David.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a three-point basket.
Pass to Holmgren. The kick out to Williams. All alone. Rebound the Lakers.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
James with it. Dort covering. Vanderbilt gets a wide open look. All 3 off the mark. Thunder trailing by 5. It's Dort on the wing. Vanderbilt defending. Lets it go from deep. The Thunder with another miss. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Tonci with a screen on Caruso. Floats it up for James. Williams with the steal. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Jacks up a three. And Dort gets it to go.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
4 on the shot clock. James, a screen on Caruso. The 3 for Tonci. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Williams, and the rejection by LeBron.
And with the block. Look, the shooters are working hard, but he is all over them.
We've got 1:13 left here in the first quarter. Tonci against Caruso. Tonci passes to Vanderbilt. Kleber sets the screen for Vanderbilt. Off target with the open look. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Tonci against Caruso. Williams has a screen for Holmgren. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Lakers have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Pass to Kleber. Here's Finney-Smith, defended by Dort. And the Lakers with another miss. Oklahoma City trailing. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. To the paint. They get a hand on it, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. Fades. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
And a closely contested grit and grind first quarter comes to a close. Lakers. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
So for Oklahoma City right now, the post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Caruso in at the 3, the small forward. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Lou Dort makes his bones at the defensive end. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I always try to test myself against him in practice because he's the best of the best. And Coach Mark Daigneault said, I look at him more like he's an artist. We can shift him anywhere. There's no one he can't guard. Kevin?
David, he is a beast. Wow, thank you for the report. Here's LeBron. Pass to Finney-Smith for the 3. Offensive rebound. LeBron kicks to Vanderbilt. Shoots the 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Caruso finds Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
James.
Oh, my. Nice finish. And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Holmgren. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Vanderbilt. From downtown, LeBron James making it look easy from deep.
Look, James is so good at disguising his pull-up jumper.
RJ, last season, LeBron passed 40,000 career points. Do you think we'll ever see someone get even close to that number again?
Probably not, Kevin. Not in my lifetime. You have to understand, you're going to have to score 25 points a game for 20-plus seasons to even have a chance. LeBron, he's one-on-one.
At the elbow, it's James. Doncic feeling it out. There's the three. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. James outside. Kleber with a screen on Caruso. The shot's good. LeBron's got 12.
If you're the defender, what do you do there? How do you really play LeBron in the pick and roll?
Down low. And Holmgren the bucket on the assist by Williams.
Assist from
Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Doncic. Vanderbilt kicks to Doncic. Out to the wing. Here's Finney-Smith. No good on the 3. Thunder trailing by 3. Pulls from the top of the key. Holmgren sets the screen for Caruso. Three-pointer. Good on the three-point shot. Caruso's got his 2nd bucket.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
LeBron with a screen on Caruso. Doncic, no good. The Thunder have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the 2nd. Doncic with the steal. Vanderbilt kicks to Doncic. James a screen on Williams. The 3 for Doncic. Kept alive. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to LeBron. Can't get it to fall.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And that one's good. Caruso. Lakers trail by 3. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Over to the left wing. James sets the screen for Kleber. Here's Finney-Smith. It'll count. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Oklahoma City out in front, up by 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
You've got Hayes. Connect out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Reeves in a 2-guard. That's the Lakers 5. And that one's good. Hachimura. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender. But the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
And both free throws good for Wiggins. The Lakers trail. Hachimura setting the pick for Milton. From the arc, and another three for the Lakers. Now here's Waltz. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Joe can't get it to go. Reeves outside. Pass to Hachimura. Back to Reeves. Shot clock at 6. Hachimura against Williams. Offensive rebound. Now connect. And another shot. The shot's good from Hayes. And the Lakers lead by 3.
How about the level of activity this dude just brings to the glass? Just refusing to give up on plays, and his teammates, trust me, they appreciate the effort.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game. Pulling in the right direction. Pass to Williams. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Shoots it. Here's Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Pass to Joe. Screen by Hartenstein. And the Thunder another 3.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Reeves the pass to Hachimura. So the wing on the left. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And stolen by Williams. An even 3-on-3 break. Hartenstein finds Williams. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Back to Williams. For the lead. And there's another one for the Thunder.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Here he goes.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Hartenstein passes to Williams. Wiggins with it. Back to Williams. And it's blocked. Over to the wing. To the inside. Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
Hartenstein with the screen for Wiggins. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
A three-pointer, Wiggins, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And Oklahoma City, looking who they've got to start the fourth quarter. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Caruso in at the 3. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. The lead is 2. On the wing, Doncic. Back to LeBron. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Doncic. LA's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. James, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
So unpredictable in pick-and-roll sets. James just taking what he sees and lets it open up.
Holmgren kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. Williams sets a screen for Holmgren. Fader on the way. Doesn't go for him. Lakers leading by 4. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Over in the corner, Doncic. James sets the screen for Doncic. Oh, good with the triple.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, that's it right now. He's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Vanderbilt, a screen on Holmgren. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Lakers lead by 4.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Pass to Williams. Lets it go with the 3. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. That 3 off the mark.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Here's James. No good. Shot missing. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams finds Caruso. The basket is good off the assist from Williams.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
And here's Tonci from the arc. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeded. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
It's tipped. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Pass to Williams. A minute 20 left here in the fourth quarter. Fade away. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Kleber's got his 5th rebound in this one. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And the Lakers making a change here. Hachimura is checked in. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. He told them to pick up the pace. He said, if we're going to win, we have to seize this moment and act fast. He said, go all out or go home. Evan.
Thank you, David.
ICE. Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
James, a screen on Caruso. Doncic. Count it.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Money!
And what a shot from Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy isn't afraid of the moment. Wow.
Doncic with it. Williams picks him up. Caruso against LeBron. Inside, it's tipped. Oh, and here comes Gilgeous-Alexander all alone. Yes!
An outstanding transition player. When Gilgeous-Alexander is on the attack, good luck trying to contain him.
And here is Doncic. It's James atop the key. Count it!
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Thoughts on what coach wants to do here?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the buzzer.
So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. What a show they put out here at home tonight. All right, DA, thanks again. Thank you for joining us.
Well, center position is obviously a point of strength for both of these teams, Brent.
Do you believe, BA, that these guys are coming in and not thinking about that very same thing? These guys want to test each other tonight, and you wonder, whoever gets the best of the other guy, will that elevate the next couple weeks of play for them in terms of their confidence? So a big man battle. Let's keep a close eye on it.
And the Oklahoma City starting five. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Caruso in at the small forward. Caruso finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Okoro. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. We're talking about Chet. Holmgren, the versatility at both ends. And coach pointed out one thing in particular, saying that Chet has the ability to create for himself. He's a tremendous ball handler for his size. He has great footwork, and he stays on balance. He knows it's going to take a team effort defensively.
Thank you for that, Allie. And Holmgren with the basket on the assist from Williams.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 5. Out to Mobley. Clock at 6. For 3, Allen. Dort grabs the miss. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. And last season, Brent, many believe that SGA was deserving of the MVP award.
Well, he made such a strong case, BA. I mean, finishing in the top 3, that is remarkable. He led that young Thunder team, again, to the #1 seed in the Western Conference and averaged 36 and 5. He also led the league at 2 steals per game. What a season.
Mitchell. Oh, it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Love to see that kind of effort from Gilgeous-Alexander on the defense. He can get in your head at times.
Williams on the wing. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Dort. Hunter covering. Holmgren with a screen on Hunter. The shot by Dort, no good. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Back to Mitchell. Takes the 3. Offensive rebound. Hunter. And finished off by Hunter.
And the coaching staff loving the fact that Hunter is getting after it with the hustle. Good effort on both ends.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Mitchell double-teamed. Here's Hunter. And finished off by Hunter.
Got to be aware of Hunter, especially when he gets up at the rim. That guy's got some size.
Mobley against Williams. Pass to Holmgren. It's tipped. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. Thunder able to keep possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Now here's Caruso. Now here's Holmgren. Back to Caruso. Over Hunter.
Feels like DeAndre Hunter can just swarm anybody shooting the ball. That time, no options.
Mitchell against Caruso. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Allen finds Hunter. Allen with a screen on Dort. Here's Hunter. Second shot opportunity. Okoro outside. Now Mitchell. He's got 5. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So it's the Thunder now, trailing by 4. Mitchell against Dort. Caruso outside. For 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Mobley, a screen on Caruso. Mitchell misses. Oklahoma City has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Williams misses. Cleveland has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Mitchell against Caruso. Mitchell, the pass to Hunter. Allen with a screen on Holmgren. Here's Hunter. Keeps it alive. It's good on the putback.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. So at the end of 1 quarter of play. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, what do you guys think about Cleveland here in this one?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Caruso in at the 3. Bam! Chet rocking the rim.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Mitchell, bullseye from distance.
Mitchell has everything, including that three-point shot.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
It's stolen by Hunter.
He saw the pass coming a mile away, was perfectly positioned to intercept it.
Now here's Okoro. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Okoro passes to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Back to Okoro. The 3 ball. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Thunder with a lead. Pass to Dort. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. Holmgren for 2.
Yeah, and certainly room for growth from Holmgren in the mid-range. But good to see him taking the shot rather than passing on it.
Mobley, a screen on Caruso. The kick to Hunter. Mobley on a screen. And DeAndre Hunter hits from deep. Hunter's got 7 points. Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
Shot clock at 5. Ball stolen. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And that size and versatility make Jared Allen so hard to defend.
Caruso, a screen on Mobley. Pass to Caruso. Williams against Hunter. Williams passes to Holmgren. 6 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Williams' shot is good.
Well, involving guys with your eyes and seeing plays like this, that's a beautiful play by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Jerome. Outside Strus. Just 5 on the clock. Thompson, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Garland for 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Well, Garland, a volume shooter right now from deep. He's capable of getting hot.
Thunder trail by 3. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
A line change here for Oklahoma City. Now here's Williams. Williams, a screen on Garland. Second chance shot, and it's Williams with the bucket inside.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. 56 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Outside Strus. Back to Garland. And it's in there. Garland's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's pretty tough for Garland at his size to be able to score around the contest.
And it's Joe penetrating. Hardenstein passes to Williams. Outside Joe. Hardenstein a screen. 5 on the clock. And the basket by Joe.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Outside Strus. Out to Thompson. He tries for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Williams with it. Takes it inside. No good.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Cavaliers on top, up by 4. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Darius Garland is out there with Ty Jerome. Then there's Dean Wade, then it's Thompson, and it's Strus in at the 3. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Cleveland leading by 4. And here's Garland. Thompson outside. Here's Wade. Jacks up a 3. It doesn't go for him. Now here's Williams. Here's Joe. Sends it home from 3-point land. Joe's got 5 points.
That's one of the best 3-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
For the lead. Thompson pulls it in. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. It's a 1-point game. Pass to Wade from the arc. That one is off.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Wallace, the pass to Williams. Now Hardenstein. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Now here's Joe. Over Strus. Joe misses. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Outside Garland puts up a deep 3. The long distance 3 is buried. Give him 8.
Come on, guys. Check out the tenacity. There's no back down in this fellow whatsoever.
Wallace, the pass to Williams. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Pass to Hardenstein. To the paint. Wiggins for 3. And another miss by Oklahoma City. The Cavaliers lead by 4. Garland, the pass to Wade. Ooh, they pick off the pass. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daigneault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. And already one of the more consistent three-point shooters. Cason Wallace is lethal from outside, Brett.
Really impressive, BA, in his first year to shoot over 40% from 3. pretty selective in the ones he took, but still his #1 attribute is how disruptive he can be defensively at that guard position.
The Cavaliers have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. On the wing, Wade. The rebound by Wiggins.
Let's be honest, that's not a shot he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
Now here's Joe. He's got 5. 5 to shoot. From 12 feet. Jump shot is good. Williams has got his 2nd basket of the game.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Here's Garland. The Thunder pull it in. Hartenstein with it. Yet to see a basket. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Wallace outside. Pass to Hartenstein. Wallace outside. Just 4 to shoot. The steal.
Well, a little head scratcher there, guys. There's no reason to force the ball inside like that. I understand the thought process, but the pass just has to be better.
Here's Wade. Back to Garland. Thompson with a screen. Pass to Wade. Out to Thompson. Oh, trying his luck from deep. That shot, no good. Thunder trail by 5. Outside Joe. Here's Wallace. Williams from long range. Fires in the triple. Williams has got 7.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Pass to Jerome. Fires for 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Here's Wiggins. And that one is hammered home.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
It's a tie game in Cleveland. And coming up is... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scores now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Caruso in at the 3, the small forward.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cavaliers. They lead by 1. Pass to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Lots of room. And right through it goes.
The defense has to get up inside and press Mitchell. He's thinking of shooting it whenever he has the ball.
Gilgeous-Alexander up top. The kick out to Williams. Fades. The rebound by Allen. The Cavaliers lead by 3. Outside Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Caruso. And here's Mitchell. Well, there's the shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Mobley against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Caruso. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Off the mark there with a 3.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Mitchell with the ball. Williams defending. Here's Allen. Mitchell, a screen on Williams. Shot clock at 6. Mitchell double team. Out of bounds. The Thunder will take it.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. They trail by 3. Williams on the wing, covered by Mobley. Williams passes to Holmgren. Back to Williams. Over to the left wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Holmgren. Great D that time from Allen.
Well, the defense was right up on him, so electing to go for the fadeaway there to create some room, well, that makes sense.
Mobley, a screen on Dort. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Thunder trail by 3. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. To snap the cold streak. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist in this one. Mitchell against Caruso. Allen with a screen on Caruso. Outside Mitchell. Allen outside. Pass to Hunter. Back to Allen. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Throws it down. And the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
I mean, they've been sinking shots from mid-range, and they found a gap there in the defense, and they just continue to exploit it.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that 3-point line.
Williams from long range buries it from 3.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Mitchell against Caruso. Now here's Mitchell. He's guarded closely. Some solid defense from Williams. And they go to the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
He doesn't waste a chance to pad their lead. It's been some solid free throw shooting.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Yes!
You're showing off the floor awareness right there. I love whenever Mitchell leads to share the wealth.
The drive by Shea, and he gets the bucket.
Gilgeous-Alexander gonna celebrate that one.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
And you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
Holmgren, the pass to Caruso. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And now it's an 8-point Oklahoma City lead. From deep, Mitchell. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. "11 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. And so the Thunder take the win. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one.
These two teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
And now the Lakers starting group. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Maxi Kleber. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And it's James in at the four-man position.
Speed and power and the ability to finish with both hands make LeBron James's drives deadly.
Allen, a screen on Vanderbilt. And it's Mitchell missing. Doncic looking it over. Pass to James. Over Hunter. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. James has got his second bucket of the night.
Superb work in the pick and roll that time by LeBron James. Such a pro at executing in these sets. Takes advantage of whatever mistake the defense makes.
Now here's Kleber. Back to LeBron. Finney-Smith with it. Working on Hunter. Shot clock at 3. The 3 for Doncic. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Here's Okoro. Hits the three-point bomb.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. LeBron sets the screen for Doncic. LeBron kicks to Doncic. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And Clark for the Lakers. Their last 2 seasons ended in playoff losses to the Denver Nuggets.
And I tell you what, they fought hard both times, Kevin. The point differential was only 24 points over the 4 games in 2023 and just 11 points in 2024. LA actually led most of the 5-game series, but weren't able to advance.
Now, here's Mitchell. A kick out to Mobley. In the corner, it's Hunter. Kleber with the rebound.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the...
Oh, and slam it down!
Takeoff! Oh, my goodness!
Did you see that?
How did he do that?
Oh, man.
Oh!
And Jared Vanderbilt gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Now, here's Okoro, guarded by Doncic. Now, here's Hunter. Uncovered. Second shot opportunity. Mitchell against Vanderbilt. Corner shot. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Hunter. Mitchell's got 5 points so far.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
James sets the screen for Doncic to the inside. And the dunk by James.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Count that one from Mobley.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's LeBron. 8 points for him. Pass to Kleba. 6 to shoot. The 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
James looking around. And Kleba slams it in.
Knowing exactly where his guys are at all times, that's a nice dime from the King.
Allen left side. From deep. Offensive rebound. Mobley the pass to Allen. Hunter a 3. A basket good off the assist from Allen.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Off target from three-point range. Vanderbilt against Allen. And here is Vanderbilt. Wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Isaac Okoro out there with Mitchell. And it's Hunter in at the 3. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Doncic kicks to Vanderbilt. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Allen. The Cavaliers trail by 4. In the corner, it's Hunter. Trains the three-pointer. Hunter's got 6.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
Doncic against Allen. Doncic going to work.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Mitchell with it. He's picked up by James. Mobley misses. Lakers leading by 3. We passed year 20 for LeBron James. Clark, how is he still doing this?
Well, I'd love to find out, but he's got a combination of remarkable DNA and obviously a tremendous work ethic and attention to detail and taking care of his body. But some of it's a blend of good fortune and a lot of hard work. He's played at a level at his age that I never thought I'd see in basketball. It's different in other sports, but to do what he's doing on the court is amazing.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind, and it's fun to watch. Hayes, he's checked in for the Lakers. Austin Reeves comes in for Doncic. Vanderbilt finds Reeves. Back to Vanderbilt. Mobley against James. Down low. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Boy, it's no secret that LeBron James is an outstanding passer. Oh, I love his vision in the pick and roll.
And there's the call on James. That's his first foul. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. And here's Garland for three. Rebound the Lakers.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Vanderbilt, a screen on Wade. LeBron galloping to the rack. Hayes off target with his three. The Cavaliers trail by 9, and they're moving it up. Garland with the bucket. Garland's got his first points of the game. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are one or two of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Out to Thompson, shoots a three. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Superb pass from Garland. He's all for setting up his teammate.
Finney Smith passes to Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt setting the pick for James. Pass to Finney Smith. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Hachimura, he's checked in for LeBron. Gannett comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Jake Milton in for Dorian Finney-Smith. There's Garland. Out to Thompson. Shoots the three. Another three for Cleveland.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Reeves finds Milton. Back to Reeves. Los Angeles with another miss. Garland against Milton. Pass to Jerome. And Wade now top of the key. It could go, and no good on the last second attempt this time. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Lakers lead by. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Taking a look at the Lakers. He's out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Connect. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Milton in at the point guard position. Here's Reeves, and he jams it with authority.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Jerome passes to Thompson. Wade outside. Just 5 on the clock. Thompson, a screen on Hachimura. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Thompson misses. Lakers leading by 3. Hachimura kicks to Milton. Hachimura against Wade. Lets the 3 fly. Hachimura no good. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Cleveland shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
And, man, is Garland fun to watch on the break. He really turns on the Jets.
To the middle. Hachimura finds Hayes. And again, no good by the Lakers. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Pass to Strus. Thompson sets the pick for Strus. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Lakers trail. Here's Milton. No scoring in this one.
Oh, my goodness! Come on now.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Hachimura with a screen on Garland. A shot by Milton, no good. Drives to the hoop. And that one is good from Jerome. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Letting the pass to Reeves. Jacks up a 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Reeves has got 5 points now in the quarter.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
We've got 1:48 left in the third. Garland kicks to Thompson. Tries from 16. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
A shot by Milton, no good. Cavaliers have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. There's 1:17 left in the third. And Milton's got the ball here for Los Angeles. GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
So deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that 3. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his looks. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
There's Garland, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And there are some guys you can just give that mid-range shot to, but Darius Garland isn't one of them. He is so good for me.
Offensive rebound. Hayes misses from short range. Cavaliers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Here's Thompson, and he goes big with the dunk right over Rui Hachimura.
That's where Tristan Thompson is most comfortable, right around the rim, throwing it down.
Reeves the pass to Hachimura. Pass to Milton. There's the triple. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. We're at the end of the third. And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Mitchell is out there with the Okoro. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Tonci. Vanderbilt against Mitchell. Inside. And Mobley throws it down.
And the defense so concerned with Mitchell in the 2-man game. That opens things up for others. Nice find.
Here's Finney-Smith. Covered by Mitchell. And Finney-Smith gets it to go.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Hunter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments. And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
On the wing, Tonci. Covered by Okoro. LeBron with it. Shot clock at 6. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And while we've got a moment, I'll send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey guys, J.J. Redick's message with his team was simple. Now he's encouraging them to keep attacking in the paint. He said, when we get inside, we score. Simple as that. Keep attacking and don't settle for anything that's not at the rim. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Clock is at 3. Mobley with the block. Allen up top. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Mobley dishes to Allen. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Here's Doncic. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Finney Smith with the bounce pass. James a screen on Allen. Here's Cleveland. And again, no good by the Lakers. Cavaliers leading. Okoro passes to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Kicks it out to James. Kleba sets the screen for LeBron. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 6 rebounds in the game. And Allen slams it in.
And you know, guys, all it takes is inside positioning. As soon as you give Allen that, it's pretty much a wrap.
Over in the corner, Doncic. Doncic attacks. And he makes good on the layup.
Luka does not back away from the big stage, guys. This young fella loves to be center stage in the biggest moment.
Mitchell kicks to Okoro. Allen a screen on Doncic. Here's Okoro. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Okoro's got the lead up to 6 now for Cleveland.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Second change shot. Allen's shot is off. Lakers trail by 4. LeBron James on the wing. Covered by Hunter. James the pass to Kleba. James against Allen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they recover it. Vanderbilt finds Kleba. Takes a 3. From range, LeBron is good.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
Now Hunter. Mobley sets the pick for Hunter. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And it's the Lakers ball. LeBron with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Pass to Kleba. Now Doncic. Doncic traps the hammer.
A you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And you could feel the crowd react as one.
Guys, what a blast of energy that just sent through this entire building.
Now, here's Tonci. He's covered closely. To the right side. James outside. To the paint. Here's Vanderbilt. Yes!
And that was so clutch. I mean, they're in front by the slimmest of margins, in need of a stop right here.
Pass to Hunter. Back to Mitchell for the win, and it's over. It came down to this one play, and the defense held its ground. What a play! David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
slow-paced basketball, you've come to the wrong place. These teams love to run.
Oh, they love to run. I mean, these teams score a great deal of transition baskets. They want to use their speed, their quickness, and attack the defense before it gets set.
So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. We've got Jarred Vanderbilt, Maxi Kleber out there with LeBron James. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Finney Smith in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Williams, following the score by Los Angeles. Pass to Holmgren. Goes up at the elbow. Williams misses. Doncic against Dort. Kleber with a screen. Doncic passes to James. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
Now here's Holmgren. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now Williams. Checked by James. He shoots. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
James passes to Kleber. Doncic on the wing. Kleber with a screen. Lets the 3 fly. The Thunder pull it in.
Absolutely tenacious, guys. Stuck right on him defensively, bothered that shot.
Holmgren, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. Shoots over Kleber. And that one no good to start off the night. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him how they plan to deal with Luka Doncic, and he said, look, we all know what Luka can do. He'll get his points, but we can't let him take over. We have to maintain our focus on defense for every minute of all 4 quarters.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
Holmgren against Kleber. And that one's good. Holmgren. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And it's Doncic on the drive. It's James on the wing. He's guarded by Caruso. 4-3. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. Oklahoma City trailing. Down low. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Now here's Finney Smith. To the inside. Outside Vanderbilt. It's James on the wing. Vanderbilt, a screen on Williams. James, that's good. James has got his 2nd basket of the night.
Yeah, under duress of the shot clock, LeBron James so comfortable taking and hitting these shots. Always calm in those circumstances.
Here's Holmgren. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Williams. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Williams has got 6.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
Finney Smith, a screen. And there's James from the arc. They get the rebound. From deep, here's Doncic. Out to James. Vanderbilt, a screen on Williams. For 3, James gets the 3 to fall. James has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
You see there's a hesitation to close out too hard on LeBron. They don't want to see him get downhill, but that 3-point shot is on point.
And the big finish by Holmgren.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Kicks it to Doncic. And we've got 28 seconds left now in the first quarter. And Doncic hammers it home.
I'll tell you, some people question the athleticism of Luka Doncic, but boy, he loves to dunk on occasion and let you hear about it.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander, still without a bucket. Doncic outside. Doncic on the wing. Off target with the three. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. Hunting for... And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Los Angeles.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. They've got Hayes, LeBron James out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Doncic in at the point. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daigneault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Outside Finney-Smith. Pass to Hayes. The three, James. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute to play. You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer Pro-Am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year. Already an elite shot blocker.
Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
Doris, not only is the Thunder roster full of young talent, they also have a ridiculous amount of draft capital.
B.A., you've got to give a ton of credit to the front office. They've got multiple options going forward. Continue to draft and develop their talent, or perhaps use those picks to trade for a superstar you believe fits.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And James gets it to go.
Oh, the deep bomb from LeBron, who makes that shot look effortless.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. Look at Chet using his size inside.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Doncic deciding where to go with it. James with the ball. Doncic, a screen on Williams. Back to Doncic from outside the arc. The shot's good on the assist by James. Doncic has got 5.
Now, this is what makes Luka so special. He's so unpredictable.
Holmgren with a screen on Vanderbilt. Yes, sir! Gilgeous-Alexander with a deep 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risks pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Now here's Dort. Still no points. Counted from distance.
Well, for Lou Dort, it's all about building confidence from three-point territory. This is a growing part of his skill set.
Here's James. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Oklahoma City.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
Hachimura's checked in for Los Angeles. Now here's Holmgren. 6 points for him. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Pass to Williams. Holmgren with a screen on James. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, the Thunder, another three.
That's about trusting your timing and the feel you have as that shot clock is dwindling. SGA, yes, sir.
This James on the wing. Here's Doncic. Back to James. Oh, two vicious points from the King.
You call this a groove, folks, offensively. When shots are falling, you're getting to your spots. LeBron James right now on his personal playground.
Back to Dort. Fires the three. Finney Smith pulls it in. The Lakers trail. Hayes, the pass to Finney Smith. 34 seconds left in the first half. Hayes misses. And Holmgren's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Releases. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Holmgren's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Doncic with it. 7 points in the game. Hachimura outside. Shot is up. The offensive rebound. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Substitution on the field.
And here's Reeves outside. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Isaiah Joe is out there with Cason Wallace. Then it's Williams. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. Lakers trail by 5. Outside Milton. Pass to Connect. The 3 is up. And it's Milton. That time on the assist by Connect. Milton's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Well, Dalton Connect had a late growth spurt during college, and it really helped his game, Grant.
He really did. I mean, B.A., he started college as a 6'3" guard, but grew 3 inches during his first 2 seasons and added some muscles. Now at 6'6", he can play confidently out there on the wing.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, "It's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out." Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. Here's Williams with the drive. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
Pass to Connect inside. And finished off by Hayes.
And you see the awareness Connect has a good understanding for when his guys are open.
Williams finds Hartenstein. Back to Williams. Over Hachimura. And from 16 feet away, he cans it. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Pass to Hayes. He puts up a 3. And Los Angeles another 3.
And both teams playing with a little more urgency in this half.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Now here's Williams. Now Joe. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Rui Hachimura. These are his first free throws of the game.
At the line for your defender,
Good on both. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Reeves. Pass to Hayes. Here's Hachimura. This one for 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Oklahoma City has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Williams a screen on Milton. Here's Joe. No good on the triple.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Outside Reeves. Pass to connect. Just 5 to shoot. To the paint. Hayes. Outside Reeves. Hayes with a screen. On the wing, Milton. Tries again. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Now here's Wiggins. No points yet. Williams passes to Wallace. Williams a screen on Reeves. Here's Wallace. Yep, that one goes. Now here's Reeves. There's 53 seconds left in the third. Yes, it's good. Reeves has gotten 4 this quarter. There's 49 seconds left in the third. Williams a screen on Milton. Back to Wallace. Pass to Joe. And here is Williams. Clock at 6. Over Hachimura. Williams misses.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And here's Connect outside. No luck on that one. Now here's Joe, covered by Milton. Pass to Hartenstein. Hartenstein a screen. Here's Joe. The 3 won't fall. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. The Lakers on top, leading by just 2. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. A line change here for Oklahoma City. On the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. They've got Dorian Finney-Smith. James is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Vanderbilt in at the 3.
Luka Doncic has a big, strong frame. The N1 chance, nicely done.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there. They are challenging them and getting it done.
Here's James. Whoa! Are you kidding me, LeBron?
Ball on the deck. LeBron coming downhill. Good night. What a drive.
Caruso outside. Screen by Holmgren. Caruso, the pass to Holmgren. Dort outside. Back to Holmgren. It's stolen by Doncic. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. And stolen by Holmgren. Williams with it. Picked up by James. Caruso against Doncic. Now Holmgren. 5 to shoot. Let's go with a 3. James with the rebound. The Lakers lead by 4. Doncic right side. Back to James. Pass to Vanderbilt. James, a screen on Dort. Back to James. And stolen by Williams. Caruso, the pass to Holmgren. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith. That free throw good from Holmgren. Well, Doris, Chet Holmgren was one of the more highly touted guys coming into the league in a long time.
He was, BA, and he has lived up to the billing. At that size, to be able to shoot the ball, put it on the deck, be a force at the rim defensively. But maybe his best attribute, he is a tough competitor.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Doncic. Pass to Holmgren. Oh, got a piece of it. James against Williams. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Lakers in the lead. James outside. Vanderbilt, a screen on Dort. James passes to Finney-Smith. Now here's Doncic. Over Caruso. And it's Doncic missing.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A three-point chance here if he can convert.
These moments are important for Holmgren's development. He needs to keep sinking those big-time shots.
Holmgren no good on the free throw. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Vanderbilt inside. Holmgren's there. Kleber passes to James. Back to Kleber. James with the ball. Launches it. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Thunder with a lead. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. It's a one-on-one situation. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Finney-Smith passes to James. To stop the drought. There, LeBron for 3.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Holmgren with a screen on Vanderbilt. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Yes!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Here's Doncic. Some solid defense from Williams.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Count it.
Williams is like a vibe. I mean, this guy gets it. He knows they need points there, and he takes it upon himself to deliver.
James passes to Doncic. Takes a 3. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
And there's not a person in this building who didn't know the ball was going to LeBron, and still he delivers.
Pass to Williams. Oh, my! What a shot!
That's an important bucket. Now they have to guard the perimeter tight. No threes at all.
Here comes LeBron. Here's Kleber. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page.
Lakers substitution, number 11, Jackson Hayes.
Oh, up top for the lob to Holmgren.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
And this comes down to whether they want to go for a 3 to win or send it to overtime with a 2. Either way, it's got to happen off this inbound pass.
The 3, James. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. And so it's the Thunder who come out on top here. That was an incredible night of hoops.
trenches, each team with a formidable front court.
Yeah, both these teams are loaded with a lot of skill down low. Kind of old school. Should be a physical contest.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Donovan Mitchell is out there with the Okoro. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Back to Williams. Pass to Holmgren. Over Allen. Holmgren can't hit.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And there's the call on Lou Dort. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Mobley a screen on Caruso. Mitchell passes to Mobley. 6 on the shot clock. For 3. That one's in, his first shot this game.
This is something that Mobley is still developing, but nice to see him take a confident shot from the arc.
Pass to Holmgren. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. No good from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Okoro shot is off. Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Mobley. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Caruso. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Connects from three-point range.
And this is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
The drive by Mitchell. Off target at the rim.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Caruso, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Caruso. Three-pointer. The Thunder get it back in a new 14. Here's Dort. Here's Holmgren. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Allen dishes to Mitchell. Allen a screen on Williams. Mitchell against Caruso. To the middle, Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
It's just too easy for Mobley. This man, he's quick off the floor. He's got a 7'4" wingspan. Look, this man finishes the way he was built.
Caruso, the pass to Holmgren. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort kicks to Williams. Beyond the arc. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And Mobley throws it down.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses, understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
Of that attitude, growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. Now, Hunter. Following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Fires the three. Kicks it out to Allen. From deep three-point land, an absolute bomb from three-point range.
Not known as a quick shooter, but Allen shows what he's got there.
And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's got 5. Dort finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Allen against Williams. Jared Allen grabs the miss. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Cleveland. It's a three-point game. Nice move. Rebound by Williams. The Thunder have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's Allen, and he slams it down right on top of Chet Holmgren.
Unbelievable. The agility at his size, throwing it down, big fella.
Williams for 3, gets it to go from beyond the arc.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Out to the wing. Here's Caruso. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Cavaliers on top, up by 1. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Okoro out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's Hunter in at the 3 spot.
When you're Allen, just about 7 feet, dunking comes easy.
Stolen by Allen. Deflects the pass. Hunter against Caruso. Allen with the screen for Hunter. Oh, good on the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Chalk up 2 there. Williams has got 5 points so far.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Allen a screen on Caruso. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You got to blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the officials.
And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hunter. Hunter against Caruso. Holmgren the pass to Caruso. 5 to shoot. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Fires from deep. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I will say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
Williams, that's a 2-pointer. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Why fade away there? Just making the shot more difficult, if you have to ask me.
Hunter kicks to Mitchell. Lets it go with a 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Creating the opportunity, Mitchell makes the right call for this situation.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Hunter against Caruso. Mitchell outside. Allen, a screen on George. Lobbed up there for Allen. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
When you combine his length and leaping ability, Allen is a ridiculous lob threat.
When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
I love the intensity from Mobley going right up inside, not avoiding the contact.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Max Strus is checked in for Hunter, and it's Garland in for Donovan Mitchell.
Drew the defense and made the proper read, hitting his teammates on the perimeter.
Here's Williams, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the... And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
At the line for Oklahoma City, Williams. The play is under video review.
So fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to do a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
First free throw is good. A different look now for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Allen. Wade comes in for Mobley. And it's Ty Jerome in for Okoro. The Cavaliers leading by 5. 1:11 left to play here in the second quarter. Wade sets the pick for Garland. That one good for 2.
Oh, going inside and fighting for the bucket. That's what you want. You want a person that's going to fight for those inches.
Outside Williams from downtown. It's good from long range. Williams has got 9 points now in the quarter.
And that's on the defense there. Gotta know the scouting report and understand that he loves his shot.
Garland attacking. And Thompson kicks to Strus. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock, and it's slammed in by Williams.
And running offense through Holmgren, great court awareness and really unselfish.
Now, here's Garland. Wade outside. This one for 3. They get it back. Here's Thompson up in time. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Cavaliers lead by 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Get ready for the fans at Court Shot Trump Line. They're measuring up the shot.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. One of the stories here, Jalen Williams, getting it done today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Isaiah Joe is out there with Wallace. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Williams. And it's Hartenstein in at the center, locking down the middle. And that's who Mark Daignault starts the second half. Here's Garland. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And the improvement, RJ, from Garland's dribble drive game has been immense.
Kevin, his confidence when he is ready to attack is next level. He's got great footwork, he's got a great handle. Very few defenders can stay in front of him in a one-on-one situation.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Thompson outside. Pass to Strus. Launches a three. Nailed from three-point land. Strus has got the lead up to 7 now for the Cavs. Hartenstein finds Wiggins. And it's Wallace penetrating. And it's Wallace with the jam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
On offense, here are the Thunder. Pass to Joe. Oklahoma City moving it around. And the layup's good off the glass.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Thompson outside. Three-pointer on the way. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. On the wing, Wallace. Pass to Hartenstein. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. 3-point lead. The shot by Wade wide open. And the three off target. Wallace outside. Hartenstein passes to Wallace. Williams looking over the floor. Just 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's now only a 1-point Cavalier lead.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Wade finds Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Wiggins against Strus. Williams a screen on Strus. And Wiggins throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Here's Garland. Wade sets the pick for Garland. Wade fires. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Oklahoma City trailing. Wallace kicks to Wiggins. Pass to Williams. Hartenstein with the screen on Wade. Wade against Wiggins. Now Hartenstein. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Garland surveying the D. Wade outside. The tray. And he's good on the three ball. Wade's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. Garland, great time right there.
And here we go. Fast break. Wade's got it. Garland against Wallace. Now Garland. It's Strus on the wing. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. And now a 7-point Cavalier lead. Oklahoma City's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Joe good.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drained a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Garland. Pass to Strus. Gets it up. And that one released in time, but no good. And we've reached the end of the third. Cavaliers on top. They're up by 4. And right after this, and let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for me.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, a lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Donovan Mitchell is out there with the Okoro. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Williams can't hit.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And here is Mitchell. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Richard, something amazing about Donovan Mitchell. He averages over 20 points per game every single season.
Yeah, he is just a natural, talented scorer. He beats you in so many different ways. What I like most about his numbers, they go up in the postseason.
Down low, Holmgren. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Inside, stolen by Dort. Allen against Holmgren. To the inside. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Mobley against Williams. Shot clock at 5. Mobley dishes to Hunter. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. He takes it in, and the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And moving with such speed, the quickness of SGA's drives, something to admire.
And the rejection by Holmgren. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Here's Williams, and finished off by Williams.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two. And proving how versatile he can be. Holmgren, fantastic dime in the screen and roll.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a 1-point game. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Kenny Atkinson had some words for his team during the break. Now, with this game up for grabs, Coach told his guys to think positive. He said, "We know this game is ours, fellas. We've earned it. I need you to show me right now that you want this. Can they get it done? We'll see, guys."
Thank you, David.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Oklahoma City.
Dort passes to Holmgren. Dort against Mitchell. And it's Dort off the draw. Count that one. Dort's got his first basket of the night.
What a shot by Dort, keeping his cool and finding his team a bucket.
And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Mitchell against Caruso. Mobley a screen on Caruso. Here's Mitchell. And it's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Okoro with it. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
Williams passes to Holmgren. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And what a shot from Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy isn't afraid of the moment. Wow.
Kicks it out to Allen. Here's Okoro. A three-pointer, no good. Oklahoma City's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Williams dishes to Holmgren. Back to Williams. Driving in. Count it!
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Allen against Holmgren. Outside, Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 on the clock. It drops.
A big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
Tries to keep it alive. Williams with the steal. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Yes!
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. What's your take, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to.